Another big. At the plate, number 20, and he's been one of the league's big stories in April, having come out of the gates extremely hot at the plate. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. De Leon has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest, because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this. In a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often, you need at least one or two guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0, he's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Digging in, Blake Swihart. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season. Runners off for second. In there, now the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Count even at 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Into the box now, Tyler Austin, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Tyler Austin.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
The 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it, and the throw to first will be in time. So the next up for the Red Sox, number 20. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. So striding in, number 20. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Number 20.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitcher.
Ready for another shot now. Ricky Hale. He got on top of one and was a ground down victim last time. The 1-2. Towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 20. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Hit on the ground out to short. Robertson comes up with it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
But he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with one away. So stepping in, Blake Swihart. It was a walk in his last trip. That's lifted the other way out to left. Katimer comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. Here's Tyler Austin now. He was a double play victim last time around. Has a look, now the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after. So digging in now, Mariano Lima, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. The 2-2. Ground ball left side. And that's through into left, and back-to-back singles have him in business to start the ninth.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks.
In now, Bryce Harper, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Hit out toward second. Backhand. Throw gets him for the second out, but meanwhile the tying run is in to score. Digging in now, number 20. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First pitch on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Bouncer to the left side.
I'm not here to make excuses, but it is cold tonight, and it looks a little damp out there, too. The ball might have just slipped out of his hands on that one.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Blake Swihart. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that.
And this is down, and that should do it. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
Sunday afternoon baseball on the show. Stepping into the box, number 20. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Skied into straightaway right. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early contest. A throw behind the runner at second. A dive, but he's back. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Blake Swihart, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now that's popped up. Hong has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2. Ready now, Tyler Austin, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hit hard to the right side, and that is into right field, a base hit. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. There they are, the teammates. Set to get his day started. Peter Hong, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things around in a hurry. Sent on the ground. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Ready for another chance. Joe Katimer, 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll head now. At the plate, number 20, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Sliders in for a strike.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put in. Striding in, Daniel Robertson. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's 1 for 5. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Austin over to his right. And he makes the catch for the second out. A look at our line score here through the first 4. And as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Ready once again, number 20. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First offering on its way. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. On to Lansdowne, and gone.
Right now, he can't wait to get to the plate against this pitching staff. 4.
Now to the plate, Daniel Robertson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. For a base hit here as he gets this one down. Austin is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Coming to the plate now, number 20. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 7-4 the final finish today. The Rays rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Jacob Faria gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Tuesday night baseball. Here's Echeverria now. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from him on the defensive side of the ball, stranding the rest of those guys out here. Absolutely essential for them at this point.
The tag gets 1, but wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. Digging in, number 20. He went 2 for 4 to close out Sunday's series finale. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Glass has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. It's a run on. Now at the plate, number 20 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Standing in, number 20. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward the gap in left center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second. Stepping into the box, number 20. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Glass is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th. And tonight's final, 7-3. The Yankees posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Wednesday Night Baseball. Stepping up to the plate, number 20, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
And he'll in fact just tag the runner headed down the line to take the sure out. Now at the plate, Blake Swihart is ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Here's Tyler Austin now. He went deep in the contest last night. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And the runner's breaking for third. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Stanton is there, and he'll put it away to retire the. Settling in now, number 20. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, that's well hit. Deep center field. Glass is there, and he brings it in on the warning track. Into the box, number 20. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Stanton has the. So the batting order.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder, Drew Blythe.
First base.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. The New York Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first. MLB Network's coverage of. Now in the box, number 20. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone. So he promptly unloads the... At the plate, number 20. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
A little bit of breathing room here as they lead by 3, but the big part of that, go back to this guy's last at-bat when he hit that big grand slam.
That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
The left fielder, number 5.
Striding in for Boston, Clayton Pesky. He flew out in his last at-bat. And there he goes towards second. Now that's popped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the... Digging in and looking for more, number 20. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. Down! And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he will make it around as he gets in there at third on what was a terrible throw.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
Come on, get
Hit
here,
out
get here,
towards
get here,
second. To second for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. Digging in now for the Yankees, Jet Bandy. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now batting, number 20. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. 0-1 the count. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Hit high and deep out to left. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be a 1-run finish today. 5-4 the final score. Boston put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Joe Musgrove takes the win on the mound.
Receives